Hey guys, what's up? Abomination9 here, and we are back playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel after I said I soft quit, but again, I only said I soft quit, not hard quit. So, we're back because there's a new XYZ event, and they had a new story, which I've already completed the story 100%. And I'm already halfway through the XYZ Festival. As you can see, I have like a billion gems, but at this point, the XYZ Festival plus the mission, because I only have the mission left to use traps, would not give me enough gems to actually matter. Like, this is a top off here. Like, if it was enough to get me to 7,000, I think I would go, but the remaining gems is only like 100 or 200 or so left in there, because again, I'm already 10,000 in. It only took a day to get 10,000 in because of the new changes they made because of the people OTKing themselves. But yeah, today I don't know how many packs I'm going to be opening. Probably around 30, depending on how this goes, because I wanted to make an Amazoness deck because this is my punished arc. I'm sick and tired. Well, I got sick and tired of playing online, which is why I soft quit, and I started playing Legacy of the Duelist on Switch, which I own a physical copy. I've had it forever. But I didn't play it too much, but I started playing that and immediately just went full on into getting an Amazoness deck, which you can do pretty early, and it pretty much just wins every game in that game, because I'm talking about playing against a computer, because the computer's obviously going to have that creative deck, but I just really enjoyed playing a full Amazoness deck, and there's some cards in it that I didn't know existed. So we're going to try that in Master Duel. Though, we're going to check out some stuff first, so let's just check out the deck that I want to build. I can just throw this together. So we have Baby Tiger, we got the Spy, we got Princess, which is obviously a 3 of, you have to have it. 1 Swordswoman, 1 Sage, and 2 Queens, just in case, because it's kind of have a set in the Legacy of the Duelist, minus the Psychic stuff. I have 2 Queens in there and 3 of these. I think I might have 3 Baby Tigers in there though. Possibly more Swordswomans and whatnot, because I don't have all of these cards. I don't have my choice of cards. I just have every single Amazoness card there is. So I didn't even know this card here existed, which is just like, oh, like this really changed my mind about Amazoness. Even though I know it's not competitive. I think I will try to make sure that's the last time I use the word competitive, because I really hate hearing everyone say competitive. I'm sick and tired of hearing the word competitive. So that's the last time I'll say that, but I know it's not supposed to be that great of a deck, but I don't care. But this is my Psychic version, which in Duel Links, if you've watched me play Duel Links over the past 8,000 years, I have a Psychic level 3 Amazoness deck in Duel Links, which uses Welder and Tracker to go into like these guys, Krishan, Corian, Gandrax, etc, etc. Coral Dragon specifically is like a good combo, because you go into Coral Dragon first, because these guys, you can summon 3 of these easily in one turn. So you normal summon, special, and then you can go into Coral Dragon first to get a free pop, then, because you get the free pop off of Welder, and then because Coral Dragon is a tuner, then you can go into with your other tracker that you played to then go into Big Dude, Psychic Blaster, and then you get to draw a card. So you get to pop one for free, pop a second one if you have a card in your hand with its ability, then go into Blaster, which lets you draw a card, and now he's super jacked because he gets an extra 600 from then. So he's a 3600 that pierces, and whenever I think he pierces, you gain health. Yeah, equal to the surplus of the pierce. So that is how that works. Of course, Krishan is just the opposite of that. If you have 2 of these and 1 of these, you can just put them all in one board, go instantly into Krishan, then you have 3 banishes. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But I wanted to add the Predaplant nonsense to this as well, because I've had it saved over there for a while for my Shiranui deck, but I just never went to try to get any of that stuff. But we're just going for the Amazoness stuff today. Maybe we'll try to get the Predaplant stuff in another video, because I don't think I'm going to blow all 6,000, but I might, because this is my punished arc. If I have to go 6,000 deep in the Amazoness pack, I will. So nothing too crazy here. Also, there's a single summon skull because we have Archfiend's Call, which is a card that cannot be targeted, and if it dies, you get to summon a summon skull from anywhere. So you might as well just put the extra float in there, float tech. Also, we got this card in a video forever ago, and I was like, oh, I have to put that in there. So yeah, nothing too crazy here. Just the Predaplant stuff with Amazonas, with the Psychic stuff to go into these guys, or Crystron, etc. But here is my XYZ Festival deck that has landed me over 10k in one day. Because I've only really played the XYZ Festival for one day, and I'm already halfway through. It is something I had never thought about, which is a wind-up Melffy deck. I wanted to play wind-up, so I eventually started playing wind-ups, but then I started getting annoyed with some of the fights, so then I was like, looking through the cards, and I think I realized that a lot of them are beasts, and I just held on to that for some reason. I was like, hold on, beasts. I feel like that made me think about Melffy, or I was trying to use the cats, and I was like, hold on, I can use the cats to summon these beasts for free because the cat is a beast, the dog is a beast, and the rat is a beast. So the Rescue Cat can grab any of those cards. But then you're just like, okay, if you're using Rescue Cat, you would want to run a Melffy deck. And I was like, wait, I can grab any of these cards plus the Melffy support. And I was like, oh my god. So I just comboed them together. Did some maintenance here, added Melffy card to this. Got rid of a lot of the wind-up stuff. There's only one of the wind-up cards here. One of the Melffy hide and seek. But yeah, you can cat into two of these to go into your Melffy stuff, or you can cat into dogs or rats to go into whatever else you want to go into your wind-ups. I guess you would go, cat, dog, rat, or cat, two dogs, cat, two mice, go into Zenmaity. Then from Zenmaity you can summon Juggler, which is why there's also Jugglers in here, and it isn't a full beast deck. I wanted some extra wind-ups, and of course you just have this guy in there for free summons into level 3s or level 5s to let you go into this dude, which I have a 3 set of this card, but I was like, I'm not too often am I going to hitting 5s. I hit 5s several times before, but it's like the ability to pop 2 back row is fine, but it's not too crazy here and there, so it's very situational, so I don't need too much of that. Plus I also have this, which also blows up back row. Granted, this blows up face down monsters that are set, but still. I didn't realize that this actually fits pretty well in here because I can pop any of these other beasts instead of himself. I just added this because I have the baboon, so I was like, I might as well just have it as tech if one of them gets popped. Now, we need to go over the crazy nonsense combo stuff here that you can do with Melffy with wind-ups, which is important because Cat can summon the kitty and puppy, or this mystical beast, Calantosa. Calantosa is important because it's free pop on anything when you summon it without Cat, but you're summoning Cat to summon it and itself, or it and puppy, to go into Melffy Joyous, which Melffy Joyous can float itself to summon whatever it had on itself from the graveyard back to the field, which when you do that, then their pops activate. So you can get 2 pops for free. So if you go Cat, 2 pops, turn into Joyous, then when Joyous floats itself, it brings these 2 cards back from the graveyard, and then they pop 2 on the field if you wanted to do that. Or you can bring Puppy and one of these, which Puppy floats when your opponent summons or attacks, to then summon another one of these from your deck. So you might as well go Cat into Calantosis and Puppy into Joyous, and then on your opponent's turn float Joyous to summon your Puppy and Calantosis. Calantosis pops 1 when your opponent summons a monster. Puppy floats to your hand to summon the second Calantosis to pop another monster or a card on the field. So there's a lot of that. Like, I realize there's a lot of like annoying things you can do with that kind of combo. Also with Wind Up Kitty, because I was playing against Time Lords, which I lost, but this was like a slugfest of like, I had 700 life points, he had 300. It would literally came down to 1 turn because I had on board what I needed to kill him, which I'll get to that. But he had luckily drew the one Time Lord that does 1,000 damage when your opponent draws a card, so it's literally like I had already lost. as soon as my turn started, I lose, even though I was gonna win that turn. So that was annoying. But with Wind Up Kitty, because Cat can summon Kitty in this, and you float into Joyous, and then Joyous floats itself out to summon Kitty back. If Kitty gets to survive, you get a free bounce on stuff, which I was using against Time Lords to get actual damage on them. So Kitty can target something on the board and bounce it to the hand. And then you could just go back into Joyous and then summon them back and then bounce. So there's a lot of nonsense with this deck. This is my XC deck that I'm using. It's been great. I honestly feel like I shouldn't even focus on Amazonas because this deck here is like really good. I really should just go back in the Force Friends box. But of course we cannot do that. We've already gotten that twice on this channel back to back. We can't go into it a third time. So we are just going to go into Amazonas. We're going to hope for the best. Oh, I guess we get a free pack from this, right? Don't we? We can spend 3,000 here. Or 2,000 if we don't need it. Oh, well, let's just get this free pack out of the way now. I want to do the XYZ Festival stuff and the Legacy packs. Okay, let's get our free pack. Is there actually cards in here that are not Amazonas? I thought this was only Amazonas. That'd be a problem. War Rocks are in here. Yeah, War Rocks and Amazonas. Okay, so it's not all Amazonas. It's only 2 archetypes, and the other archetype is War Rocks. But maybe that is actually... there's a reason for that. Maybe they combo together. Ah, it's a bad pack. I like that Amazonas Princess is on the pack at least. Ooh, Zeta. And we got a Paladin and Archers, which we're not using. I don't know if I put a Paladin in there. I don't think so. Okay, so we can go into that. But before we go into that, I know it's been like 20,000 minutes. Technically, it's been 12. I want to get these bonus. So we're going to go with the Legacy. Now, we would hope to hit Summon Skull and Archfiend's Call in here. I don't want to do that. We have 60 packs. Because they are part of our deck, and I would just like them to throw into any deck, period. We did get a super rare. Anything exciting? I already have a deck of the Dragoons. All the Dragoon cards, because I do want a normal pendulum deck. So what is this? Drop off. When your opponent draws for the normal draw in their draw phase, your opponent discards 1 card they just drew. I think I've had this card used against me before. But I think it was used against me in Legacy of the Duelist, not in this game. I'm not sure. Okay, single golden. Okay, nothing special there. Anything we catches our eye? We got Mekk-Knight Avram. So I think we already have a playset of that. The Drawing Mimic cards. So nothing catching my eye. Whatever this is. Tyrant Burst Dragon. Must be special summon with Fangs of Critias using Tyrant Wing. This card can attack all your opponent's monsters. 29. You can target one face-up monster you control. Equip this monster to that target. It gains 400, which is nothing. Also, it can make 3 attacks during each battle phase. So it gets a little juice, but it gains the effect of triple attacks. So if you can attach it to something that's actually better than this, because the ability to triple attack with no protection on it is trash, but if you put it on something that protects itself, like cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, and any other nonsense like cannot be targeted, then this card's not too bad as an equip spell, I guess. An equip monster. Can we get lucky, please? Just give me Summon Skull and... oh! We got a Link. A Link monster. Anything else in here that's interesting before we look at that Link monster? Sonic Bird, that's good. Nope, just this dude. Tao Tai Dragon. 2+ monsters special summon from the extra deck. Oof! Extremely difficult, plus it's Link 3, so you still need 3 monsters. Or a Link 2 and a Link 1. This card gains effects based on the card types Fusion, Synchro, Exceed of materials used for his Link summon, meaning it's a Link that using links to summon it would be extremely terrible. Fusion, your opponent cannot activate monster effects during the battle phase, fine. Synchro, your opponent can activate spells or trap cards and effects during your main phase. Okay. Exceed, your opponent cannot activate the effects of cards in the graveyard during your main phase or battle phase. So if you can summon a Fusion, Synchro, and Exceed, and then go into this, you effectively stop your opponent from doing anything on your turn except for monster effects during the main phases. Monster effects can still be used at any other time but the battle phase. So it negates almost everything else but main phase monster effects, which is still interesting though. If it can actually fit in some deck somewhere. Ooh, another. Oh, it's a Trick Star. Nice. I'm not seeing anything too interesting. Yeah, nothing too crazy here, but we got a new Trick Star. Delphindium. 2 Trick Stars, to link 3 though, so you need 3 monsters and points to your opponent as well. This card declares an attack while pointing to a Trick Star monster. You can target your banished Trick Star cards up to the number of link monsters your opponent controls, add them to your hand, and if you do, this card gains 1,000 for each added to your hand until the end of the turn. Oof. You could get pretty juiced. Oh, this is banished Trick Star cards. It depends on how often they banish themselves. Or if your opponent is using annoying cards that banish your cards. Like well, no. I don't use that in Sheer New. Well, actually, Amazoness. That's what Amazoness does. It banishes your cards. So, going against Trick Star would actually suck as Amazoness because apparently, I guess they want the cards to be banished. Just like Shiranui. Oh, there's DD Time Bomb or whatever that's called. We have nothing too crazy here. DD Dynamite. Inflict 300 damage to your opponent for each of the removed from play cards. Hey, you might want to you might want to throw that into the Amazoness deck as like a little screw you burn damage out of nowhere if you're actually able to. But this is really a win more card. That's what this is. This is a win more card. If your opponent's Shadow Realm is filled with a billion cards to pop them with that card, then you've already run. You've already won the game at that point, so it's just a win more card. Nothing there. Nothing too crazy, just Chaos King Archfiend, which who cares? I guess Alligator Swordsman or Sword Dragon is alright for nostalgia. So we really got gypped there. And of course nothing. So oof. Nothing too usable except for the DD stuff, but eh. It does have Archfiend's Ascent, but it would need 2 queens, assuming queens are level 6s, and I don't really want to use 2 queens to summon a Summon Skull or Archfiend's Ascent. Well, let's just read this because we're not going to get it. This card becomes Summon Skull on the field, but is treated as an Archfiend card. If Summon Skull you control would be destroyed by a battle or effect itself is a Summon Skull because it says it's Summon Skull. You can attach a material from this card instead. The Seed Summon card you control is sent to the graveyard. You can special summon a Summon Skull from anywhere other than your Shadow Realm. So it's okay, but it's not as good as your Archfiend's Call. Wait, hold on. Crooked Cook. They're just giving Crooked Cooks away? Hello? I'm assuming this is as many as you can get because there aren't any more on the list. So 2 here, that's disappointing. I don't know what are even in these packs. Okay, it's just 2 cards. Okay, let's just skip them. Okay, we did get a bunch of Exceeds up there, so let's Space Cyclone. Detach and Exceed from a monster, okay. Trigger to face that monster in the field, it becomes level 4. Okay, we got a playset of this man, which is difficult to get this, but I'm assuming there's a deck that would do that. I guess Thunder Dragons maybe could hit this, I don't know. I think you're supposed to split this in Thunder Dragons, right? Detach 3, destroy all face-up monsters on the field. Detach 5, destroy everything your opponent has. Then oof! Oof! Why nobody tell me? We got 2 crooks? What the heck? 2 Crooked Cooks. 2 level 4s. That's it? While you control no other cards on the field, this card is unaffected by other card effects. Once per turn, quick effect, you can detach 1 Pure from this card, destroy as many other cards you control as possible. Then, this card gains 300 attack until the end of this turn for each monster destroyed by this effect and sent to the graveyard. Like, oof, 2 Crooked Cooks. And why is this 1 not banned? 2, why is it just 2 level 4s, like baby mode? Like, 2 level 4s, you get that in like, you do that 80,000 times a turn, so, but we got, wait. Photon Strike Bouncer, I think I wanted this card, didn't I? I think I have this card in a deck, or I wanted to put it in a deck. Once per turn, during either player's turn, when a monster effect is activated on your opponent's side of the field, you can attach a seed material and negate the effect and inflict 1,000 damage, which is important. So you just negate a monster effect. I can't believe I just got that for free. 2 Crooks and a card that I think I wanted, that I would have put in another deck. Please. Rainbows. Ooh. 4 rainbows? Oh my god. Just get my mouse off the screen so I can like use this as a screenshot later. Oof. Ooh. Oh, we gotta try it. Tyrus. Overlay Owl. So, 2 level 5s. This card's in Duel Links, so I'm familiar with. This card's effects can only be applied / resolved when it has Exceed on it. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects if it has Exceed material on it. At the end of the battle phase, if this card attacked or was attacked, target 1 card your opponent controls, destroy that target during each of your end phases, detach and Exceed from this material from this card. So we're gonna go in this one slow. A second Tyrus. Oof. What is the luck? And this is a rainbow pack, so okay, reinforcement space. And oof. And Ardreus, Keeper of Armageddon himself. 2 5s, once per turn, you can detach a material and target 1 face-up card your opponent controls and blow it up. Just free blow up. Like, oof, we're getting all the Exceed support. Thank you, XYZ Festival. 2 Crooks, 2 Tyrus. Oof. 1 Armageddon guy. We got 2 cards in this one pack. Ooh. A second Ardreus. And don't tell me a third. Ooh, a third Tyrus. What in God's name is happening? Is there barely any cards in this pack? There must not be very many cards. Just be hitting this hard. Oof, second Bouncer. Nice. Assuming I didn't already have one. I swear to God I didn't have one. A third Bouncer. Okay. This is gonna be more exciting than opening the Amazonas packs. Oof, Archery's Ascent. Are we getting like everything? I didn't think we would be hitting it. Two rainbow. Oh, baby. Was it we already at 3 or is this the third one? 3 Ardreus. 4 Ardreus. Ooh. And nothing in this one. It gave me some regular Exceeds. Oh, upgrade. Double? Mind Crush. Declare 1 card name. If that card is in your opponent's hand, they must discard all copies of it. Otherwise, you discard 1 random. Okay, and a fifth Ardreus. Thank you to getting added to the pool of Ultras. 5 Ardreus, 3 Tyrus, 2 photons, so 3 photons, and Archfiend's Ascent, plus 2 Crooked Cooks in the last pack. What the heck? Okay, well, we can't see them anymore. I really wish I could go back and see what cards are even in the pack for us to get that kind of luck, I feel. Like, that was nuts. But that's probably just normal. So, I guess we're finally going to go into the actual main event, even though I feel like the XYZ Festival Packs was the main event, like, Christ. Okay, it's not too bad. We have at least we have an Ultra Ray there. Okay, nothing here. Ooh, upgrade. Oh, like some bonus cards, please. Like, just give me some random packs, please, to add to my set. Okay, good. Oh, we unlock the, I assume, Lyrilisk, yeah. Lyrilisk pack. Lyrilisk assembled Nightingale and 1 Lyrilisk monster to summon Independent Nightingale. If this card is fusion summoned using an XYZ monster on the field as fusion material whose original name includes Lyrilisk, you can increase this card's level by the number of XYZ material that monster had. This card gains attack equal to its level times 500, unaffected by other card effects. Unaffected by other card effects. Once per turn, you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to this card's level times 500. Okay, increase this card's level by the number of XYZ material attached to it. So, possibly at least 2. So it becomes a 3. So an extra 15, so it's 25. So it's probably hitting about 25 usually. And you could just burn them for 15 every turn, and this card is nigh indestructible. It can be ran over, is its weakness. Unaffected by other card effects, period. But it can be ran over. Nothing here. Heirloom, I would, or Heirloom, I would maybe use, but I guess a one of, but I don't know. Oh, Onslaught. And Baby Tiger was in there too. I'm not paying attention. Okay, we got something there. We got Amulet Dragon as well. And Hallucigenia as well. 2 fighters, which I wouldn't use. But... Oof, Village. Was Village in that deck? Was I stupid enough to not put Village in there? Oh my god. If I didn't have Village in there, I'm sorry. But yeah, all Amazoness monsters gain 200, which is irrelevant. Once per turn, when an Amazoness monster is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Amazoness monster from your deck with a level less than or equal to that Amazoness monster in the graveyard. Ooh. It's on the right side. We got a Spy. We got a Queen, which is relevant. So a Spy and a Queen. And... okay, cards I have no clue what they do. War Rock Basileos. During a battle phase in which your Earth Warrior monster battles, quick effect, you can activate this effect. This card can attack directly this turn. Also, all War Rock monsters you currently control gain 200 attack until the end of your opponent's turn. While this card is in your graveyard or in your hand or graveyard, when your Earth Warrior monster is destroyed by battle, you can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. You can leave this effect once per turn. So that's what I thought this card was going to do, was special summon himself when a warrior gets destroyed. So you can definitely throw this card in an Amazoness deck. So, when your Earth Warrior monster battles other than himself, I'm assuming, you can make him be able to attack directly. So this is actually a hit for the Amazonas deck. We're gonna have to like maybe modify it. Maybe we'll actually get rid of the psychic stuff and modify it with War Rock stuff instead. Silent Swordsman. I'm not even gonna give you time of the day. War Rock Spirit. This is a quick effect. During the battle phase, target one War Rock monster in your graveyard, then activate one of these effects. Special summon the target in attack position, but for the rest of this turn, its effect negated. Also, it cannot attack directly. Special summon that target in defense position. Also, the first time each War Rock monster you control would be destroyed by battle. This turn, it is not destroyed. You can activate one per turn. So I'm assuming a lot. I actually really like these cards, like the way they look. And by that I mean waifu. I feel like you would want to like a mono War Rock deck though. Return of the Dragon Lords, this is some Blue Eyes tech. Dragon 1 level 7 or 8 monster, dragon monster in your graveyard, special summon it. If a dragon monster you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from the graveyard instead. And we got a tiger and a baby and a queen. So we have enough queens, we have enough onslaughts, we have enough babies. I didn't add in a regular tiger, even though the regular tigers are very strong when you get enough Amazonas on the board. No princess or fusions though. Which is the whole point. Okay, a War Rock Mountain. This is a field spell. When this card is activated, you can add one War Rock monster from your deck to your hand. At the start of the battle phase, if you control no monsters or all monsters you control are warrior monsters, Amazonas, you can special summon one War Rock monster from your hand with a different name than the card you control. If your warrior monster would be destroyed by battle, you can send this card to the graveyard instead, so it protects a warrior. I'll activate one warrior. You can only activate one War Rock Mountain per turn. So there's some synergy with Amazonas, but it's like it's wibbly wobbly. Ooh, there we go. One Empress. Just need another one. A queen and another Amazonas monster. Other Amazonas cards you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. If your Amazonas monster attacks a defense position monster, pierce. If this face-up fusion summon card is destroyed or leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, so even if it just gets removed from the field by their card effect, you can summon a queen for free. So, good card. Okay, let's review. We got a Empress. We got this guy who's going in the deck as tech. We got two queens, which is what we need. Two tigers, which we needed. A spy. We need two more spies. We got enough onslaughts. We did not get the one that destroys spells and traps. We needed one of those. So we're probably going to be here for a while. But it's just like, do I really want to triple down on this? Ooh, triple down on this. Okay, more tigers, which we don't need. Wrong side. Galaxy Wizard, which is for the Galaxy deck. For the turn, you can increase this card's level by 4 until the end of the turn. You can tribute this card to add one Galaxy card from your deck to your hand, except Galaxy Wizard, which that goes for the whole Galaxy Cypher deck, which is annoying. Dragon Knight Draco Exquisite. Dragon Synchro on a Warrior. This card's in Duel Links. It just looks really sick, but I don't think anyone really uses it. Must be fusion summoned once per turn. You can target one Dragon Synchro monster in your graveyard, banish that target, and if you do until the end phase, this card's name become that monster and replaces effects with that monster's original effects. While this card is in attack position, your opponent takes any effect damage you would have taken from their card effects instead. I mean, that's relevant right now for the XYZ Festival, not that you can play this card because it's fusion, since there's so many burn decks in XYZ Festival right now. It's either quitters, or not quitters, but FTKers. Shoot, I don't want to do that. Self-FTKers, the people using the loner decks, people using Time Lords, because they've gone into multiple Time Lords, or people using Burn. Blazing Mirror Force. Oof. When an opponent monster declares an attack, destroy as many attack position monsters your opponent controls as possible. And if you do, take damage equal to the... damage equal to half the combined original attack of those destroyed monsters, then inflict damage to your opponent equal to the damage you took. I feel like this isn't as good as the other Mirror Forces. The one Mirror Force, destroy all attack position monsters, period. Another one, put all attack position monsters, shuffle them into the deck. Amazing. That's Drowning Mirror Force. Blazing Mirror Force, hurt yourself to hurt your opponent. Like, hurting yourself could kill you in the process. And it hits you first. So if you're trying to use this to, like, kill them before it kills you, you lose first. Assuming that's how it works. Whoever hits 0 first. It's not a simultaneous hit 0. You're hitting 0 first before them, so I feel like you should lose. If this would have killed both of you. And nothing there. Have we even gotten Amazoness Call? Heraldic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. I've seen this card show up so much in the when I'm looking through link cards. 2 dragons. Once per opponent turn. If this card is in the extra monster zone, quick effect, you contribute 1 monster from your hand or field. Return 1 face-up card on the field to the hand. If this card is tributed, special summon 1 dragon monster from your hand or deck and make it 0/0. You can only use the effect once per turn. So you contribute a monster from your hand and bounce. And it's 1 face-up card, period, not just face-up monster. So this is pretty good even if you're not. Like, if you're just playing a dragon deck, you probably should just have this just so you can bounce random cards for free, because you can just drop a card from your hand. You can drop a white stone of legend or whatever it's called. Cyber's Witch, nice, we got a waifu. Thought Ruler Archfiend, which is psychic, which could replace... Oh, that's a level 8. We couldn't replace anything. It needs to be a 9 or a 6. If this card destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, gain life points equal to the monster's original attack in the graveyard. When a spell or trap is activated that targets 1 psychic monster and no other cards, that is a big deal. Quick effect, you can pay 1,000 life points to negate the activation if you do destroy it. That is a big deal because most cards don't target a single card. You can Raigeki, you get Lightning Storms, etc. Maybe some monster effects gonna do that. Like Infinity, Cyber Affinity Dragon, whatever it's called, that targets 1 card and scoops it up as material. But this is only for spells and traps, not monster effects, so nearly worthless. Warrock. These Warrocks are getting in the way of the Amazoness cards. If your Earth Warrior monster battles, after damage calculations, you can add 1 Warrock card from your deck to your hand. Warrock Fortia accepts itself, then all Warrock monster control get 200 attack until the opponent's turn. If this card is sent from the monster zone to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon 1 level 5 or higher Warrock monster from your hand or deck. You can only use the effect once per turn. Okay, we got some Gishki stuff for Evagishki. Amazement Ambassador Bufo. I'm not familiar with the Amazement guys. Someone used this card against me, I think, during the XYZ Festival. Ooh! I died. Lightning Storm. Free Lightning Storm. Free Lightning Storm. I did not have to get an extra Lightning Storm. Okay, well, that's going in the the deck. Like, what are the odds of out of any card? Since the left side of these packs is any possible card, and I draw Lightning Storm, so I did not have to waste any extra stuff to get one. Like, oh my god, like the odds. Nothing over here though. But that Lightning Storm, oh my god, thank god for that. Okay, nothing there. Nothing there. We're getting really unlucky. Okay, finally something. Princess. Ah, Fortia again. It's upsetting that the War Rock cards are in here. So I thought it was just Amazonas, but it's not. Like, the big dude's pretty good, but the other Fortia, or Fortia, didn't really seem to really do too much for me. Oof. Thank God. You need at least 3 of these. Like, you need this card. Another one? Okay, no. Warrock Dignity. This is in another pack, or is it just saying this pack again? Warrock Dignity. You must control a Warrock monster to activate either of these effects. When a monster your opponent controls activates effect, negate that effect, does not destroy, so almost worthless. During the main phase, because they can just activate it again if it's something that can be activated multiple times. During the main battle phase, when your opponent activates a spell trap card or a monster effect, negate that effect. So, spell trap during the negate that effect. Somewhat relevant. Negating something and not destroying it is a problem, and I don't know why this doesn't say that. You're having to play a very specific archetype. You have to have a Warrock, so you have to be playing this archetype to gain these effects of a single negate on very specific situations. Why doesn't it also not destroy? At least we got the Amazon's Call. Okay, so we got the Heraldic Seal stuff, which this is nice. Don't care. Like 10 out of 10. Amazing. Like, how? What are the odds? Like 1 in a million that I got a Lightning Storm just randomly? Unless it has like a high chance to drop. It might be that. Amazon's Call though, which is good. We still need more of those. But we didn't get any other support for Amazonas out of this. Ooh, Wall of D though. Didn't notice that. But yeah, that is painful that we only got 1. So we have to go again, but I think again, this is supposed to be punished arc, so I should just waste everything on this one set. But can't bring myself to do that. I would like to get more stuff. Honestly, I would like to get more friends. More of the... Oh, we got a Sage, finally. We only need 1 Sage. More of the Forest Friends. Because I need cats. And I need probably more Melffy stuff. Because I only have 1 Melffy mommy. Like, how can you live with yourself with only 1 Melffy mommy? Ooh! We got the 1 Liger that I wanted, so that is great. Once our battle phase, you need Tiger and Amazonas. Now remember, Baby Tiger is a Tiger when it's on the field. Once per turn, or once per battle, if this card attacks during damage calculations, you can make this card gain 500, so it's 3,000 when it's fighting, though it's stronger if Amazonas, the Amazonas field spell is on the field. During damage calculation only, if your Amazon's monster attacked an opponent's monster, you can make their monster, pick a monster and it loses 800, and when this is on the field, this is the only card that your opponent can attack out of your Amazonas monsters. Also Sage, which when she survives battle, she can blow up spell or traps. Ooh. I guess this is like somewhat Cyber Dragon adjacent. The Chimera Tech stuff. Still nothing too crazy here. Ooh, upgrade. Oh, Endymion, the Master Magician. You can special summon this card from your hand by removing 6 spell counters from a magical citadel of Endymion you control. If summoned this way, target one spell in your graveyard, add that target to your hand. Once per turn, you can start a spell, then target one card in the field, and destroy it. So, meh. Nothing here. What do you do? Because you're obviously the waifu. Gain 100 attack for each monster your opponent controls, and it's 22 by default, but you're 1 cost. During a battle phase in which your Earth Warrior monster battles, quick effect, you can target 1 level 5 or lower warrior monster in your graveyard, special summon it. Also, all war rocks get 200. Also, for the rest of this turn, you can not attack directly with a level 5 or lower monster. So she can't summon herself from the hand. So you have to summon her normally, unless you got other war rock stuff to summon her for free. Free summons off the graveyard, but still. Or was the other one, the green-haired one? I think it was green-haired. Okay, nothing there. More queens that we don't need. Where do you have all the queens we need? We need another Empress, please. Ooh, we got a blue Cirrus. And Elemental Hero Nebula Neos. Nice. Too bad you're probably not Forgotten Heroes or whatever they're called. Not Forgotten Heroes. I don't remember what they're called, but the set that has Super Poly in it. Elemental Hero Neos, Grand Spacian Grand Bowl, and Neospacian Dark Panther. Must first be special summoned from your extra deck by shuffling the above cards you control into the deck. Don't need poly. This card is special summoned from the extra deck. Draw cards equal to the number of cards your opponent controls. Then negate the effects of one face-up card on the field until the end of this turn. Once per turn, during the end phase, shuffle this card into the deck. And if you do, banish all cards on the field. Oof. Like, normally you don't want to have this effect going, so you would have Neo Space Field Spell or whatever the heck it is that stops them from shuffling at the end. But, like, you kind of want them to do this, to banish everything on the field. Like, get out of here. Okay, what is this? During the main phase, if a face-up War Rock monster you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, destroy up to 2 cards your opponent controls. You can only activate 1 War Rock blow per turn. So, very specific situations. You need a War Rock on the field and not have this card get blown up by back row removal. Oof! There it is, second Empress. So 2 Empress, 1 Princess, 1 Call. We still need 2 Princesses, we still need 2 Calls. We need... oh, we have a Liger as well. We need anything else that's super rare? I don't think... oh, the Amazonas Village, is that a super rare? We only got a village. I would like 2. True King Lysosagium, the Disaster. This card in your hand, if this card is in your hand, you can destroy 2 other monsters in your hand or face up on the field, including an Earth monster. And if you do, special summon this card. And if you do that, and both destroyed monsters were Earth, you can also look at your opponent's extra deck and banish up to 3 monsters from it with different names. This card is destroyed by card effect. You can special summon 1 non-Earth worm from your graveyard. This non-Earth. A non-Earth worm, because he is Earth and a worm. So if it was an Earth worm, then you could summon himself back from your grave. You can only use the effect of True King Lysosagium once per turn. This card is nuts. Like, I would throw this as tech into Amazonas just to, like, screw people's extra deck out. But, like, I don't like having to add monsters with effects that aren't able to be procced. because I would not play any more worms. Okay, what do you do? If an Earth Warrior monster is normal summoned to your field, you can special summon this card from your hand. You're level 4 though. If this card is sent from your monster zone to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can special summon one level 5 or higher Warrock monster from your deck. You can only use the effect of Warrock once per turn. Okay, you are... Goktos, you are great. Too bad you're a dude. So, and you would obviously want more... You're running an Amazoness deck, you just want waifus in there. Not that the Amazoness... I'm sorry, I don't think they're that waifu. Except for some of them. But, like, you would only want waifus in your Amazoness deck. But, I mean, Goktos, you kind of get in there. Alongside the big dude. I didn't look at the one that's crawling on the ground. If we see them again, I'll look at them. I guess we can look at this guy too. If you control no monsters, or all monsters you control are warrior monsters, you can normal summon this card without tributing it. If your Earth Warrior monster battles, after damage calculation, you target one spell or trap your opponent controls, destroy it. So combos with the other one, then all Warrocks get 200. So normal summon him without tributing if you control nothing, or only warriors, and he can pop spell or traps after Earth Warrior battles. So ideally you would want to use that with the Sage so that you can pop 2. Okay, nothing. So go 30 deep into this one did really hurt. Ooh, Triple D, Dragon Bane King Beowulf. Triple D and a Double D. If a Double D monster you control attacks if in its position, not a monster, inflict Pierce. Once per turn during Sama phase, you can destroy all cards in Spell and Trap. Oops. Didn't mean to do that, but that's fine. I almost want to go 40 deep. Again, Punished Arc. We gotta go 40 deep. Keep going. Wicked. And Amazoness Call, Amazoness Princess, Amazoness Village. Ooh, call. Second call. So we need one more call. We need one more village if village isn't a super rare. If it is a super rare, I mean. So oof, nice. Actually, I don't think I read call. I didn't read call, did I? As your 10... Oh! We didn't get an Ultra. Thank God. I was hoping it would do that, so now we get a guaranteed Ultra, so we can maybe get a guaranteed Princess, so we have to go 40 deep. So, this is take one Amazoness card from your deck. Card, mind you. Except itself, and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. During your main phase, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one Amazoness monster you control. This turn, that monster can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. Also, other monsters you control cannot attack. You can only use these effects once per turn. So you get to play to Ligers, which you want to do. But yeah, like, grab any Amazoness card. So that means a princess, that means a queen, that means a Amazoness village, an onslaught if you don't have princess in your hand. Though you would use this to get princess to then get an onslaught. But if there's no more princesses and you have an onslaught in there, then there you go. Like, the versatility. Just grab anything in the archetype. You need 3 of these. Because they are essentially any other card in the deck. I feel like there was something I wanted to look at, but I forgot what it was, so... I guess we're just going in for another 10. Now please give me luck. We're gonna have to save this 20. 2,000. What? Where's the Ultra? Where's the guaranteed? Ooh, Sky Striker. Hayate. Third Princess, we didn't need. Or Empress, I mean, sorry. Everything's getting upgraded. Oof. We got some live twin stuff. Ooh, adhesive trapple. Ooh, elemental hero and divine Neos. Even though I'm pretty sure this is a trash card. Must be fusion summoned by using 5 Neos, Neospace, Neospatian, or hero monsters, including a Neos or Neospatian monster. So you just can't have 5 random heroes. You need to be running a Neospatian, or Neospace. What you call it? At least 1 Neos or Neospace monster, Neospatian monster, and 1 hero monster. And cannot be special summoned otherwise. Including at least 1 Neos or Neospace, 1 Neospatian monster, and 1 hero monster. So you need to have a Neo or a Neospace, plus you need a Neospatian and a hero. So a Neos, a Spatian, and a hero. You have to at least have those 3. It cannot be special in other ways. Once per turn, you can banish 1 Neos, Neospace, Neospatian, or hero monster from your graveyard. This card gains 500 attack until the end of phase. It also gains the banished monster's effect. So it becomes 3,000 and it gains whatever effect it banished, whatever that could possibly, I don't know any of the cards, so I feel like who cares what it banishes, it's still trash. All these packs are upgraded. Every single one has been upgraded. But of course, we whiff on this one. I'm also hoping that going this deep... Oh look, Gladiator Beast. This card is special summoned by the effect of Gladiator Beast. Monster, target one spell trap on the card in the field, destroy that target. In the battle phase, this card attacked or was attacked. You can shuffle it to the deck, special summon 1 Gladiator Beast monster from your deck, except itself. So I already know all about the Gladiator Beast. We got Numerons though, the 4 that you summoned from the stupid Numeron network combo, I think. Ooh, 2. A 2nd rock and a 4th Empress, so at least we can crush that. And I completely forgot what I was saying. Yeah, but everything's being upgraded. Which I was hoping would happen. Another Sage if I didn't have one. A bonus one. A 3rd Fortia, who I think is trash, so... Okay, nothing there. Oh, I was hoping that going so deep into a box would give me a bunch of extras. Because you're just getting a repeats of all this stuff over and over again, which you can hopefully craft into material. Junk Berserker. Hans is here. Ooh, Ghost Fairy Elphobia, though unfortunately it seems she does not belong to an archetype. Once per turn, you can reveal 1 wind monster in your hand until the end of your opponent's next turn. Next main phase, monsters with a level higher than the revealed monster cannot activate their effects. Did we get our Ultra yet? I don't think so. It has to be at the end, I think, when it's guaranteed like that. I don't know why it's only golden. Okay, there it is at the very end. Oh, one of these. I crafted one of these, I think, so I guess getting more of them is fine. Skylar again. Princess? I mean, there's way too many guys up there. Not guys, Warrock stuff up there. I mean, I'm looking for a princess, dude. Thank you, Jesus. Now we have 2 princess. I had to buy a princess. There's a 2nd princess. Oh, we get Gladiator Beasts. I don't think you really need that much from the Gladiator Beast because of the structure deck they give you. But yeah, we got a princess. Another one of these. Not that we care about that. So, nothing too crazy. We need to look at the featured cards here. Who is up here? Oh, Amazon is Swordswoman is an Ultra? I mean, I'm not putting her in the deck, but really? I mean, she's in the deck as a one of, or actually, I think I have multiple of her. In the, my Legacy of the Duelist deck, but like, really? Okay, and the green-haired girl is just, we just never hit her. Went toe. They usually want these green-hairs. They want them to be named with a W. If your Earth Warrior monster battles an opponent's monster during damage calculations, you can pay 800. Your battling monster gains 800 until the end of the turn. Irrelevant. If this card is sent from your monster zone to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can special... Oh, this is a 4, so... You can special summon one level 5 or higher War Rock from your hand or deck. And you, sir, are able to be summoned, period. So she can summon him. Can you summon him as well? This card is sent from the zone. Special summon 1 or higher from the deck. So yeah, if he's knocked out, you can summon him. Amazona's Village is a super rare, so that kind of hurts. We didn't get a second one. 40 deep into this, and we did not get everything we needed. You were purple hair. Normal summon without tributing. It's on level 5. Send something to the graveyard. Okay, yeah, he's irrelevant. So she's fine. So actually, Fortune is not too bad. But you would want a Wento instead, right? And maybe if you want to like get some more War Rocks, he's better. But I would just want the waifu instead. So maybe Wento and your Basileos. But what does Metragon do? Mitra cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. Period. When an attack is declared involving this card and an opponent's monster, you can negate that opponent's monster's effects this turn, as well as the activate effects and effects on the field of monsters with its same original name. Oof. Once per turn, during a battle phase in which your Earth monster attacks, all War Rocks get boosted. Also, this card can make up to 2 attacks on a monster during each battle phase this turn. Okay, so you kind of would want Midragon as well. Do we dare quintuple? Like, I would like some other cards. Like, we need to go to... We can't go full punish because these gems don't come cheap. I wouldn't randomly get like a good hero set. We got Neo Space Command and our comrades, and the other one, I assume? Or is that just only one? We got this one and that's it, so oof. Let's go ahead and check out the damage. Okay, so the spies are in, these are in. Okay, I did have a swordswoman, never mind. I had a swordswoman, but we can accept not playing one. Of course, we got this filled in, we got that filled in. So extra deck, of course, is fine because we already had all of them, what we needed. So we still need another call. And I'm looking at this right now, and in fact, I was stupid and did not have village in there, like a complete idiot. So, oof. So one village, because I had 2 villages in my other thing. So maybe 1 village? I feel like 1 village is unsafe because of how back row destruction works. Like, there's so much of it, like, you can't just have 1. Like, you would play 1, realistically, 1 and 1, because Call can grab whatever you want, and Princess can grab whatever you want. Princess can grab Call to grab one of these if you want, like, to thin your deck out, or Princess can just grab Village or Onslaught. The problem is that they're so easily destroyed because you have no back row protection that you would need to play multiple. So I think it has to be like that. Oh, now we're like running out of space here. I don't like going over 40. Like, we can save it like that for now, but like, we still need another call. We didn't get any extra ultras. We at least can make 2 super rares. This is fine. But yeah, 2 super rares missing here. 1 ultra, 1 ultra. I would like to go for the Predaplant stuff just to make every deck better, so we'll have to do that and just pray, I guess, that we get lucky out of 20 packs. Because I have no other way of getting gems right now. Story mode's complete. We're only going to get a couple hundred from playing the XYZ Festival. So we have to really think about what we're going to spend our gems on. Like, it's good that this is almost complete. Though, let's just add these in there so I'm reminded that they exist. Was she the super? No, she's just a normal. Where's the other super rare? Wasn't there a super rare waifu that we also had? Actually, you know what? Just go related. Oh, you're good. You're a must. So let's just... I'm just doing that just so I can remember that they exist. So we'll have to think about this. Well, I'll have to think about this off camera. I don't like that I'm missing one here. That's annoying. How can I only be 1 point? I guess because of how this works. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. We probably got some packs from opening new sets. I guess I'll end it there. And we'll be moving on to the Predaplant stuff. Oh, it really feels bad to not get all the Amazona stuff. Because if we get all the Amazona stuff, we can forget about everything else and just focus on an Amazona's deck. But not having all the pieces really hurts. Because I'm not getting any super rares or ultra rares anytime soon. Though we do have enough to get 2 super, so we can get the second village and the second call. Or the third call. But we can't get another princess. Which is painful. But technically 3 calls is enough to... 3 calls is basically 5 princesses if I don't have a third. So you could see it that way too. Because I feel like a lot of the times the calls are just sitting there. Because once you get a princess out, you're pretty much good. There's not much else to take. So maybe 2 is fine and we could regulate it around that. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, guys. Tune into the... Oh wait, remember to buy my stickers. Don't forget that. Remember to buy my stickers. Tune into the next episode. Like, subscribe, comment. You know what to do. See ya.